Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cleveland going up against Toronto. First pitch coming your way next.
First numbers look like the Tommy. Okay, what's his name? Pete Davis. That cat from
So just about set now, and towing the slab here, Satchel Paige.
Satchel, hey.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Toss to Alonso. 1 out in the top of the first. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now.
Ellie was trash today.
Defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty, and here is Terry Pendleton. Right through there for a strike. That one almost got him. Two outs, base is empty. Triple digits on that. Back here in Denver, and starting in this one, Brandon Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. That one ripped left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Fouled off to the right. The 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Witt leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball on to Buck. They get the out on Marte. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count 1-2. Webb checks the runner, and he just got his hand in there. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. If you're no throw, safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In the air, right field. Dixon going after it. He's got it, and the inning is over. New inning getting started. Buck Leonard digging in now.
Buck Leonard.
Page back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 1-2. Well struck left field. Martinez running hard to get it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Jason Varitek, the next to hit.
Number 33, Jason Varitek.
Now one missed. Two balls, no strikes to count. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Yelich should have it. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Just missed. Foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
No score here in the second. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the second. Now here is Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That's smashed towards center. And Stearns makes the grab for the out. J.D. Martinez stands in.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Stearns under it. And there are 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong getting the start in center, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Jason Varitek. Lined into right, and Dixon makes the play, and that's. And welcome back to the ballpark. Rap Dixon digging in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And there's the strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. On the ground. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Gets a piece and stays alive. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Ellie on the move. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Henderson sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away. Here comes Christian Yelich. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here's Pete Alonso. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Out front, rip foul. Headed towards the corner. Dixon hustling after it. And a foul ball.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Bases loaded, one away here in the last half of the third. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 5-zip. One down. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Stearns moving towards it. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one hammered, ranging back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center field. Stearns hustling after it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back on to the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the slider just misses.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Page winds and fires. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And that drops in for a strike.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Pendleton in the box now. No balls and a strike. In for a strike. 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Leonard batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Satchel kicks and delivers. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Got him looking. Back here in Denver, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Gloves it on the dive. Onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Clobbered to right field, way back, and gone. To the second deck it goes, and they add a run. It's 6-0. So the batting order turns over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. In the air, out towards left center, 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Page back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
On the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ramirez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Rap Dixon. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Bunch it towards the mound. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Yelich at the dish. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Everything came together for him. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This one in the air, center field. Stearns is there. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So man aboard, and the batter now, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air, right field. Dixon sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
0-2 is the count. Ball 1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Yelich crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up at RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there. Two outs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Missing inside, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here at Coors Field, top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Turkey Stearns.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Yelich makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. First time up, he grounded to third. Ball 1, no strikes. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering way upstairs. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Corrals it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That misses. Ball 1. way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh.
Next one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
One down, base is empty. That one to first. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Back to the top of the lineup. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. There goes Ellie. Swing and a miss. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside, just missed. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0. An outstanding hitter in BruceAllMyT. 0 for 3 in this one. Strike 1.
It's over 2. Last ball down the middle.
And it's fouled away.
A little higher up here.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2.
Keep going, dog. You got it. You got this. Big game.
Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.